Justin, Marlon talked about how that you spoke in the locker room, and can you tell us what exactly you were saying?
I mean, I just made it a point to, let a number of my teammates know that I felt like this one was on me. As someone who feels like I'm a leader in this locker room, I think that's the example that needs to be set. Anytime any one of us feels like we fall short, we do acknowledge it. We need to be accountable so that we can learn from our mistakes and move on and do everything we can in our power to be 1-0 next week when Atlanta comes to Baltimore.
What is your philosophy on not letting one miss turn into two? How do you do that?
I think you have to. Let me backtrack and just answer that by saying every kick is unique in and of itself. So approaching any kick with the mindset where you're thinking about another one, whether it's the potential game winner or a kick that you missed earlier in the game. For me, approaching any kick with any mindset other than this is the kick that I need to make in this moment in time, that's just doing myself and my teammates a disservice. So, did I happen to miss a couple today in a row? Yeah, I definitely did, and I did. When we go out there and we put points on the board, we make the kick, and today I missed two that just happened to be back to back in a tough environment with tough conditions. But the only thing that we can do as professionals is try to learn from what happened on a previous kick, and then treat the next one as its own unique entity, and make it for what it's worth in that moment.
But Justin, you also, when you addressed the team, though, I was told what the full story was. They came back and said it was. How does it feel when you hear your teammates go, "Thanks for accountability, but let's also keep account that you win more games than you"?
That's part of being on a team. That's part of being on this team. That's part of playing for the Baltimore Ravens. It's something that we take great pride in. Every single one of us can point to ourselves and will point to ourselves first and foremost and say, what could I have done to be better today to help us win the game? And if there's anything there, we're going to identify it, we're going to work through it, and we're going to do it together with the support of our teammates. So when I say that, I expect my teammates to say, I got your back, because I said the exact same thing to Snoop. I got your back. Those guys, they say this, we all got each other's back, and that's why this is a special team and why we're not going to bat an eye at this one. We're going to do everything we can in our power to just go back to work and make the most of our next opportunity when Atlanta comes to town.
How important is that accountability? I mean, everyone we've talked to has made a similar kind of statement, saying, don't worry about this, it's on me. Don't worry about that, it's on me. It's a team effort even after a loss like this.
I think it's important to be consistent. Whether you're experiencing a disappointing loss like we did today, or an amazing victory like we had last weekend in Pittsburgh, being consistent, being collected, and mindful that we're always trying to work on something. Our ultimate goal is to win it all. Well, if that is the case, then there are things that we have to accomplish before that. One of which is winning the division, and then to pare it down even more, it's just winning this next week. Even more specific than that, just coming in and having great practices. Before that, having great meetings. Every detail matters, and being consistent through it all, knowing that we have each other's back, that's what's going to give us a chance to be great in the end.
Do you watch film of the misses more often, less often, the same than the makes?
I think I probably look at and I remember anytime I miss more than any of the makes that we have had around here. And I think that's just possibly part of my cynical nature. But it's also me just being pragmatic about things. If I want to, eliminate or at least reduce the number of misses that I put out there, then I have to be my own toughest critic. So in a sense, yeah, I will look at what happened and I'll go through each. I'll go through each kick in the game, but I'll go through the ones that I missed with an even finer tooth comb, so I can make it a point to remember what I did that wasn't productive, compartmentalize it, and put it away as best as I can for the next opportunity.